Hello, hello, and welcome. I'm Ryan, and this is XCOM. Today, we are on the verge of the next stage of our operations, as we have but 2 days until the arc thrower is complete, and 2 days, in fact, until our arc thrower specialist Costa gets out of medbay. Until then, though, we just have to deal with the threats before us, which today is an alien abduction on a roadway in Australia. Right, Adelaide. So, I've arranged a squad to go down there and deal with that threat, as always. Trying to get some of our Lance Corporals up on this mission. I don't think it should be too difficult, and we've got a fair bit of soldiers that are close to promotion. Let's start from the top, though, with Fawole commanding. She's our most experienced soldier on this squad. She'll be there to deal with any potential, hard targets that show up while keeping everybody frosty. We have Haddad working her way up the ranks. She's going to be acting as the lone wolf sniper, as she is. So I've been want to give snipers battle scanners in the past, which really doesn't work very well, especially with a lone wolf sniper who's not going to be moving with the squad. So instead of just giving her extended mags to keep the fire up, she has a very, specific focus, and that's shooting. So just give her tools that help with the shooting. So our 2 point soldiers, Lance Corporal Brun and Hoffman here. Brun, pretty standard. Battle scanner, plate, phalanx. Hoffman, shotgun, plate, scope, actually. And I'll get into... I've carried flashbangs on my assaults before, since they were the frontline soldiers and the most likely to, have use of them. But we have somebody else carrying them, which I'll get to in just a minute. She had a promotion hanging. I went with Close Combat Specialist. I sort of wrung my hands over potentially giving her Flush for a while, but I decided it's better to, I have Flush on some of my gunners, better to keep it there, and then, have the assaults with the Close Combat Specialist to synergize with it. Because it's more likely that I'm going to be taking gunners and assaults together rather than multiple gunners, or multiple assaults, rather, at least outside of special cases, terror missions, covert ops, maybe. But, yep. So she has a scope that should extend her range a little bit. We have Russell, who is very close to a level, I believe. Yep, she should be leveling off of this mission, so that's good. Carrying her SMG, backup rocket, scope, pretty standard. Rosenthal, same thing, standard loadout, very close to a level up, though. Happy with that. And then, who is that over here? So, Corporal Acorn here, our new support grenadier. He is coming with 2 HE grenades, 2 flashbang grenades, and 2 smoke grenades. I believe Smoke and Mirror stacks with Smoke Grenade. I think it's only Packmaster that applies specifically to items in your inventory, rather than items provided by perks. So he's kind of our control specialist. He'll be able to debuff the enemy, buff our guys with smoke, as well as carrying, not the most effective HE grenades in the world, but still carrying some cover-destroying HE grenades. And that's the squad. We don't have an infantry this time around. I was considering taking Celeste on this mission, but I think this is the squad we're going to go with. I'm interested in getting experience onto these 2 soldiers here, as well as the scout and Hoffman, our assault, and Haddad, and I just wanted to see how our new recruit, the Deacon here, performs. So let's get on the ground. Adelaide, on a plane far from the United States of LA. Here we are.
Dropship has arrived.
Oh, the combat
Australia
music.
has sent a number of
Ooh, it's the
for
dam.
assistance.
Okay.
So that's our next drop site.
Haddad, you're going to
We're
have a
still picking up
good mission.
transmissions indicating alien movement in one of their major city centers. We should get down there and secure the area ASAP.
Yeah, it wasn't too long ago that we had a mission on this map, I don't think. It was the one with all those floaters, and it crashed. Right, that was the mission where it crashed, and I had to restart. We lost a turn. Yeah, I think we'll see Haddad perform very well from one of the elevated positions on this map. If it loads up, anyway. Okay, cool. Oh, okay. Go on, Big Sky.
Central, this is Big Sky. Strike team is touching down now. Standing by for your orders.
Roger, Big Sky. Reading you 5 by 5. Strike 1 has the green light for deployment.
So, we're on what I believe is the default spawn for this map this time around. If you remember last time, we had the towers on our left. Now we have the towers on our right, working down the bridge rather than up the bridge or whatever. And it's going to be pretty much the same deal. We're going to be parking our sniper up in position here while we crawl and the rest of our troops down. This map is kind of broken up into like heavy cover, low cover, heavy cover, low cover. So it's kind of just take the heavy cover, fight through the low cover, move on to the next position. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing. So, for now, let's just move out, take this position here, take the tower. And that'll be that.
Okay. Weapons free.
Wow! Well, this is unfortunate. Okay, it looks like we're going to be fighting from the position where we are right now, although it looks like with that guy grounded, we have an easy flank on him. If we can get somebody... Oh, no, we don't, actually. Where's the combat music? Oh, I just can't hear it over the water. The water on this map is so annoying. Can I turn it down? Does that affect it? Okay, all the gunshots are going to be quieter on this mission, but it'll keep the water from driving me insane. Okay, so it's only 2 floaters, not the worst engagement we could have. We do have our gunner out in the open, though, so it doesn't look like we're going to have suppression for this engagement right now. So we're going to have to go hard on this one. I think we're going to... we can potentially blow up the car they're on if we want to burn a rocket right now. Which I might, just to get through this. We honestly don't really need any more floater corpses. And we'll still have the shredder in reserve if we absolutely need it. And it's a pretty short shot, even after the move. It should be okay. Let's see what we can do first, though. Excuse me. Yeah, nothing doing from Haddad. We have hollow targeting here. We have... Now, he's not in position, so he can't smoke and use some other grenade. Although, if we get him in position, I think he might be able to get flashbang on 2. Which would be good for us. If we can get someone over here, they have the flank. Hoffman could run and gun to that position, take the shot, maybe even run and gun to this position, although that's a little close. Try to take the shot, and then she's not on the car, in case we do want to use the rocket. With the scope and the flank, I think I'm okay running her here. That is a little close if we do use the rocket and it does go awry. And that's pretty good odds. Lovely. Alright, that's one down. Now, unfortunately, like I said, we can't suppress this one this turn, but we may be able to flash it, and flashing it may save us the rocket. So why don't you move up and see if you can get that flash on point. Alright, there's that 20% range. Wonderful. Fawole, you can just like hit this car or something somewhere where you'll be able to suppress him, fire at him next turn if we need it.
Aye, aye, Commander.
With him flashed, I'm pretty okay taking half cover, I think. I may smoke, though. We will still have 2 if we absolutely need them. Haddad, why don't you move back over here, get a shot steadied.
Okay.
Start moving into position on this car, pretty much.
Here in position.
We could holo target and go for some shots here, but... You know what? We've got plenty of smoke for this mission. Let's get a smoke out. We can't smoke everyone here, though. We can either... There it is. Get a smoke out just in case. We've got them to spare, so... Woo, that's some damage. And we have anyone else? No, just Russell. And is she... She's near an officer. She's not in the smoke, though. You know what, Russell? You hunker. You're not in the smoke, so just hunker down. Alright, he's charging at us. Slowly. Oh, there was one more up there. I was going to say, 2 seemed like a pretty small pod. Alright, good. I'm happy we have this smoke to work with now, then. Hoffman could probably keep moving up that flank, probably take one out. But we do have to deal with that Overwatch first. I think we can do that simply by killing, except that Brun has no line of sight, oddly enough. Oh, you know what? I think Acorn here is blocking it. That is unfortunate. Do you have Lone Wolf right now? No. Hoffman's too close, or maybe Russell is too close. Okay, where can you run to screen this Overwatch? Run out this way, I suppose? Alright, run out this way, then get that holo targeting on point so we can take out that fly-in floater. Nice 50, even without it. Yeah, like I said, just tell them to get the holo targeting on point, and they'll do work for you. Now, Hoffman, why don't you get real close here and finish it up.
X-ray ausgeschaltet.
Yeah, I guess we don't have vision on these points here, so he was just tucked in there where we couldn't see him. Well, good engagement. That potentially could have gone sour, but you really needed to take 2 moves to get from here to, like, over here? That was strange. Alright, well, let's not move up too fast in case we reveal anything else lurking nearby. This is a pretty long map, though, and it is only a light abduction, so we should have a bit of distance to cover before we make any more contact. Why don't you move up to here? And keep an eye out. Is that... Oh, no, that's not meld. That's fire. Fawole, why don't you just, like, move up a little so you can hit that truck next turn?
Commander.
Russell, run out this way.
Stepping off.
Rosenthal, run out this way. Excuse me. And keep your eyes open. Alright. 1 second. Okay. 1 second. I just gotta check on something. And back. Okay, yeah. Firefox was actually taking up more system memory than XCOM was right now. I thought things were going a little slow and janky. Right, moving on. So, let's get Haddad up in her position, and then we can move up with her covering us.
Roger, Dodger.
Russell, why don't you
That's
sit
affirmative.
right here, get a rocket ready. Brun, you come out this way and reload.
Je vais vers la position. On peut y aller.
Well, these guys are actually identically tanky. That's strange. Yeah, I can't wait until we get some more armor into the squad. Gunners are kind of naturally tanky, but I just don't have the armor to actually, like, armor them up. But once we have some carapace in the squad, I'm going to be really happy with that. Gunners tend to draw fire with their suppression, you know, because the aliens know that, oh, if we damage this one, it stops the suppression. And more often than not, you know, an alien being suppressed just wants to fire at the person who is suppressing them. So it's nice to have armor on your gunners. And you just move it up a little bit and reload. Need no cover.
Bereit zum Angriff.
Okay, we hear sectoids pretty
There's
close.
something out there.
That's good. We need more of their corpses. I realized after I sold those sectoid corpses, or not sold them, but gave them away for scientists, that we need, I think, a dozen of them for psi warfare systems. So I'll take anything we can get here. I may even be willing to throw a scanner out here to activate them with our sniper. Oh yeah, that's a good scanner. Let's see what we're dealing with.
Big brother est branché.
Oh. Alright, well. We have clearance to advance pretty hard. We heard them, like, along the right side here, so I figured they'd be, like, right here. I don't know if that's fire I can hear, or if I can hear them, like, scuttling around. I guess they must be, like, back here, more like. But we can move up pretty aggressively here now that we have that scanner covering us.
No need to ask twice.
Not that we have the best positions of cover to hit here. We have this for Fawole. That's good.
Location confirmed.
And then I suppose we have that that truck there.
Ja, už je tam.
Verstanden. Los geht's. Renne.
Oh, it's so quiet up here. It's so nice. Alright, now patrol into our scanner, please. I can still hear you chirping out there. Ooh, we have meld signature. They've got to be right back here. I guess the meld is up on this platform here. We heard it, or saw the line, like, dead center, right? Tuck into the corner here, Brun. Corner cover is good cover. Now, see, this is what I'm talking about. We have, like, this line of heavy cover here, and then some shitty half cover here, and then another line of heavy cover. And it would have been really nice to be able to sort of bait the aliens into coming into this position of half cover. You know, if we could have gotten that scanner to actually reveal them, we get the snipe off, then they have to come to us through, you know, the bad cover to our heavy cover. But now to advance, we've got to go through, I mean, we have some heavy cover here, but it's highly flankable. Now we've got to advance into that cover. But we do still have a bunch of smokes from our supporting engineer, so we should be relatively okay. Hoffman, you're taking point.
Rücke vor.
Just hit that right there. You got run and gun up, so we'll be able to do some work if we need you to. Fawole, why don't you run it up as well?
Double time.
Rosenthal, you hang back now.
Rücke aus.
Is that not cover? That's half cover. That's only half cover facing that direction. You sure? Alright. Where do you go? Maybe right here.
Solid copy.
A little rocket turret. Are they up in the tower again? Heard them scuttle a little bit. Here they come. Oh, no, here comes some... It's an infiltration squad. 2 thin men, 2 seekers. Alright, Fawole should be able to make easy meat of these seekers. The thin men completely left our vision, though. Which is a little scary. Alright, so, if we're going to fight from this position, we're going to be spreading out to avoid acid, and we're going to be smoking. Haddad's got 2 100%, so why don't we let her fire first? Alright, we can flush that one if we ultimately need to, but I think we're going to be going for hollow targeting and then a regular shot from Fawole on the other. Alright, big heat shot. Let's do it. Wonderful damage. Russell actually has a very accurate shot. We only need 1 damage, so why don't we let her do it? Not quite, eh?
Adjusting aim.
Now, you're going to be smoking, but you can smoke and take another action. So why don't we have Rosenthal move up a little bit? Again, we don't want to completely cluster up here. I think Hoffman's going to be moving into this corner cover here just to be ready for next turn. Or maybe even back here, more like it. Yeah, back here. Hoffman, move over there. I don't think she should be flanked from that position. Rosenthal, if we move you up here, do you have angle? Lovely. Alright, volume of fire. Let's do this. Wonderful shooting. Now, we still have troops in half cover versus thin men, so let's get the smoke out. Beam. And you get your head down. Alright, here they come. Ooh, Jenna Russell's potentially in danger here. That is a big thin man. You really gonna stand out in the open?
I'm under fire.
You made a mistake, thin man. Haddad, why don't you show this guy the error of his ways? Wow. That's a really big thin man. I'd be interested to know what sort of perks he has. We'll be getting to autopsies soon enough. Alright, now. Ooh. Deacon. See if you can finish him off. Alright, welcome to the project, kid.
Больше не дернется.
Brun, why don't you try to get some intel for us?
Демоны, Ennemi repéré.
Ooh, yep, there were sectoids up in that tower. Unfortunate. Still a thin man that we don't have vision of. I was hoping that Brun here would be able to scout out his overwatch, you know? But it seems like we've completely lost him. Can have Hoffman move into the vehicle here. She should be relatively safe here. Maybe even finds that thin man if we're lucky. Where the hell did he go? Well, Hoffman, why don't you just try to take shot? Because who knows what might happen. Rosenthal, why don't you move up and hunker? Maybe contribute next turn. Wow, those are really good shots against guys in high cover like that. In elevated position, I mean. Not heavy cover, but an elevated position. Wow. May as well. Fawole, you keep your eyes open and... I'll start over. Fawole, you keep your eyes open in case that thin man comes back. And Russell, what do you do? Why don't you come get a little closer to the fight?
Got it. Moving.
There you are. What, you were hiding in plain sight there? Wow, he's leaving. Alright, well, we don't need to worry about Overwatch or anything from him. So, why don't we have Brun move up and, See, this position is potentially flankable. Why don't we have Brun move over here? Get some hollow targeting out. No. Okay. Haddad, do you see? Haddad doesn't see. It's a very interesting position for our small friend. Not a very good shot there. Alright, Rosenthal, you just keep your eyes open. Maybe should have reloaded rather than hunkered last turn. Deacon, we need you closer to this fight. Get in here. Same with you, Fawole, but what position do you take?
On the move.
And I think for this turn, we just kind of have to, I don't know, hunker down and get ready for the next turn.
That's affirmative.
I don't know, watch this flank in case the thin man does anything super crazy. You keep your eyes open as well in case this guy moves. He only has Hoffman in his sight, so let's see. If we hunker here, he's probably just going to do some mental stuff, which wouldn't be the worst in the world. Or maybe we bait him into running some Overwatch. He's trying to get close. And here's our thin friend. Once again, line of sight being pretty weird here. Haddad, what can you see? You have very good odds on our thin friend. You're not actually getting the elevated ground bonus right now? Oh no, height. Yeah. Right, it's not showing over here, because it doesn't... Right, okay. Yeah, it's steadied, height, lone wolf. That's a good shot, take it. I'm going to assume that hit. Ooh, it hit but did not kill. Interesting and unfortunate. If Fawole can get eyes on, we can potentially... Yeah, if Fawole moves here, can potentially flush that, that thin man out. But we need to take care of the sectoid first. Now, can we do that from a position that doesn't leave everyone open if the flush fails? Run can come over here, provide... Wow, line of sight is being unfun. Hoffman, if you move right here, what's your odds on shooting the sectoid? Pretty good, right? Okay, cool.
Up, Soviet.
Now that should let Fawole move up and flush, and if not, we have some smoke out to cover us in this half cover here. Probably provoke him to acid rather than shoot, which would be alright.
Attacking that position.
But nope, the flush is good.
All
Oh,
mission objectives completed.
and that's it. It was a light after all. Where was that meld? I guess it's just further down the bridge. Hopefully we get it. I forget, do you need to reveal the meld and then win the mission without it expiring to get it, without actually capturing it during the mission? Or is it just if it doesn't expire? We didn't hear any canisters expire, but we also didn't see any canisters.
Great work, Commander. I hope all of our deployments go this well.
Me too. That was fun. Alright, so. That's a weird choice for her now. So we have Danger Zone, which is area of effect suppression. That's pretty great. We have Executioner for Executioner, and we also have Tac Sense. So, as a heat gunner, as like an anti-mech gunner, none of this... I mean, Executioner, I guess, for crit chance. Tankiness is good for a gunner for the reasons we discussed. They tend to invite a lot of fire. Danger Zone is really good too, but she's not... I mean, she doesn't... I mean, with... So if we take, what is it, Mayhem later on, she does damaging suppression, and so if she, like, danger zones... If there's, like, a pack of... let's say there's, like, a mechtoid with its drone escorts, and the drones stick really close to the mechtoid, and she, like... suppresses, danger zone suppresses the pack of them, applies heat damage to the drones. You know, that's potentially really powerful. Yeah, I think it's going to be Danger Zone. Yeah, alright. Alright, we now have Snapshot or Fire in the Hole for our Rocketeer. Richter? What the heck? Like the Richter scale or like Richter Belmont? I'll decide on that later. And Rosenthal. Paramedic, Smoke Grenade, Opportunist. I don't know. I'm not sure how I want to build my medics anymore. Especially with support, with 2 support engineers coming up through the ranks now. It might not be super important to have so many dedicated smoke grenade medics, but I don't know if I want to go for paramedic or opportunist. It'll probably be suppression on the next level either way, although that's opposite. I looked it up, so the next level is suppression, field surgeon, something else, I forget. I think that's how it works. Or is it combat drugs? dense smoke. Suppression? No, combat drugs and dense smoke are next, after that level. I don't know. I forget. I'll decide later, as always. Good mission. Let's see what we got. Should be some alloys from those floaters. Nice. And we did get some meld. Wonderful. Seekers, not floaters. I always conflate the two.
We will be in touch, Commander.
And that's panic decrease in Australia, which, I mean, they're going to be getting a satellite pretty soon, so that's not the best, but whatever. Oh, one thing I wanted to comment on that I didn't before. Russia is still with us because we got that council report there, right? Or not the council report, the council request. That gave us the panic reduction we need to keep Russia in the project for now, so that's good. Alright, is there anything I want to do right now with my 7 alloys? Did say I wanted to start building some more laser weapons, some more carbines. And then after that, I think I really need to start funneling all of my resources into the air game. I really do. Now, do I want another carbine, whatever, or do I want another SMG? Or do I want to spend, or do I want something like a strike rifle, or, I mean, we really don't have the alloys to play around here. Honestly, don't know if I should even bother with this right now. Alright, we're going to need an SMG on our capturing engineer. That means that we have a carbine for a rocketeer, I suppose, and then our scout is still running with a full-sized laser rifle, which is not ideal. We want them to be more mobile. And, like, what's the damage on a shadow ray? Is it like 3 to 5? I think I want another carbine. Oh, it's also 3 to 5. Yeah, screw it. Give me an SMG. Carbine is way too middle of the road. We want somebody to be mobile. Give them the SMG. Alright. And yeah, we have carapace coming. We have our arc thrower coming. Just 2 days. Next mission will be ready to start trying to make some captures. And I think after, like, starting right now, we really need to funnel all of our remaining resources into the air game. We need some laser cannons, you know? We need to start working on... Do we have any foundry projects available to improve our air game? I think after floater autopsy, we should, but floater autopsy is gated behind so many other researches. I think you need biocybernetics before you can floater autopsy, which is unfortunate. Aircraft boosters. We should probably get going on those. Not right now, though. Not right now. Oh, so after that failed scan, I don't think we're going to be able to afford scanning again until the end of the month, which may bite us in the ass. But at only, what, 6 days away? 7 days away? We should be okay, maybe? And then we'll be scanning, like, immediately at the start of the new month. For right now, I think we just scan for activity, though. Alright, there's our arc thrower. Costa should be coming back. There's Kramer, there's... How many engineers do I have? There's Costa. Yeah, I'll take that. What's 9 meld to a motherfucker like me? Could you please remind me? That'll speed up our carapaces a bit.
Commander.
Nice.
Our satellite is prepped and standing by for launch.
If we get another
ready
2
to
days...
deploy it on your orders.
If we get another 2 or 3 days before our next mission, I'll be so happy. Oh, we need 3 before we can actually use that that arc thrower. That wasn't the best timing in the world. Hey! We got alloys coming back from rebates. Wonderful. That just bought our SMG. And there's the carapace. There's carapace. We have carapace. Guys, we have carapace. Who's going to model our carapace for us? Christensen, why don't you throw on some carapace, see how that looks? Not brilliant. What sort of options do we have? Yeah, look at that. I don't like the super shiny ones. I guess that's supposed to be the alien alloy, is the shiny bits. Yeah, Deco 2 kind of looks like the best here. What kind of helmets do we have with carapace? Yeah. Now we can start playing robot dress up. Look at that. That is a sleek killing machine. This is the next generation of our XCOM soldiers. Carapace armored up. Wonderful.
Commander, we have an incoming transmission from the Council.
Is this going to be Zhang's next mission? Yes, it is. All right. So, this is going to be a rough one.
Excellent. We look forward to seeing your progress.
Halsey's definitely coming along for this one. It's probably going to be our team of sergeants here. Yeah, it's a shame we don't have Kelly available. We're almost out of the wound spiral. Santos is up in a day. That's good. And right, we have one snapshot and one steady aim rocketeer already, so whatever I take here is kind of a crapshoot. I feel like snapshot's probably better later on, like after you've gotten some more levels in them and they have the higher accuracy, so they don't necessarily need the fire in the hole. You know, when they can already get 100% accurate shots off of a steadied shot, and then snapshot really is the better choice. I don't know. Yeah, well, next mission. It should be a fun one. It's in a train station sort of thing, I believe, right? Show me the briefing for this. Yeah, okay, this one is in a train station. You're running up this this train, planting things on it to try to draw away this alien battleship. And then after that, the mission after that is going to be a real motherfucker. But the rewards from it are huge. You know, we're talking like hundreds of alloys and Illyrium. The mission after this in this tree will like single-handedly turn us from resource-starved XCOM into, you know, flying high XCOM. Well, it's still 2 days until the capture game really comes into play as we're waiting for the alien containment, but we have our arc thrower, we have our carapaces. So, next mission, we'll be taking some new toys out. For now, I hope you enjoyed today's mission, and as always, take it easy.